There's something unique about exploring land you've never even thought of. Roaming sacred beaches, exploring jungles, cleansing waters, connecting with locals, and capturing distinct creatures. It feels like making love with life, being able to observe without any judgment, but sole curiosity. To me, that's what travel has brought into my life, a sacred spiritual experience of being able to be in complete awe with a new reality, expanding my neural networks and allowing myself to feel almost foreign in a land that I've never met, in a state of meta awareness. In this video, I bring to you my ventures through Costa Rica. Thank you, for this land has brought us everything we needed and memories for a lifetime. This short but sweet trip with my friends and my boyfriend was so amazing. We started off by taking a bus to Manuel Antonio, which is where we would stay for the duration of our trip. Before we headed off, we decided to grab a bite, some yummy pastries, and just connect with the locals. Immediately, we got this really open and warming welcome to their land. And this is my second time in Costa Rica, but every single moment was just filled with this very serene type of just joyous feeling. And sooner but later, we started our trek and finally made it to Manuel Antonio. You could slowly start to see how the coast was transforming and the waters, the colors. It was such a beautiful trip, and I always love to romanticize these little road trips with just music and allowing my inner child to find so much beauty and curiosity in the environment. So we did not wait. We quickly got ready and decided to head to the beach before the beautiful sunset. And it was just so incredible. We grabbed a bite to eat and got to enjoy just our first sunset there in Manuel Antonio Beach. It was just insane. It was my boyfriend's birthday this month, so we decided to go out to eat, and they were so funny. They sang this song for him, and we were just crying. It was so much fun. The next morning, we got up super bright and early and we made our way to the waterfall, which, if I'm remembering, was called Naomimeraz Waterfall. This was a long trek, you guys. We decided not to pay an extra fee to get dropped off, and I believe it took us about an hour, maybe an hour and a half to get down, but it was so worth it, just being able to immerse ourselves and really get our steps in the jungle. It was incredible, and it felt so refreshing to just arrive and just immerse ourselves in such cleansing and sacred waters. I definitely would do this again. And yeah, here my friends and I, we were just swimming, got to go on the waterfall. And I don't have a clip of this, but I did jump off the cliff with my friend, and it was just so insane. We had just the best time here, and the water is just extremely pure. It was just such an amazing feeling, and I had so much fun here. We made our way back and decided to get a ride this time because it was quite a bit of a ways just to get back, but it was so beautiful. We got to grab a quick bite to eat before we headed back to our stay, which was maybe about 2 or 3 hours away. The next morning, we decided to go to this beautiful butterfly cafe and just roam the little garden. I felt like a little fairy here. This was like a very unique experience. I never got to get this up close and like touching butterflies. They were super friendly, and I feel like they've gotten used to so many people going here. So we got to play with the butterflies and then enjoy this really delicious, authentic Costa Rican meal. Then, shortly after, took a bus and headed down to the beach. We really decided to take it slow during this trip since it was no longer than 6 days. So, we just kind of chilled out, got a little massage on the beach, and went into the town to grab some food. During this trip, I really tried to make it a point to try to be mindful, and I feel like sometimes it's so easy to grab our phones and our cameras and to immediately capture these just amazing moments, but whilst it's easy to sometimes, rob us from this moment, so try to make an effort of being mindful and just being grateful to God for these amazing experiences, for the privilege of being able to explore new land, to take a plane and travel across countries. Like, this is virtually like a new phenomena in our century of living. And especially my ancestors, I would say that I'm probably the first or one of the first in my lineage to travel this much. So I really just try to make sure to try and stay present and not allow myself to be like this perfectionist or wanting to capture this moment forever, but truly allowing myself to bask in this surreal like reality that God has created for us. So the next day we took a tour through the Manuel Antonio National Park, and this was such an incredible experience. We had to venture through this jungle before arriving to this virtually remote beach, and since we did get up pretty early, we were one of the first to get on the beach. So it was just so beautiful just being able to explore and roam this land before like so many tourists like me arrived. And so my boyfriend and I were just having fun playing in the water, got to snorkel and see some fish before our last day. So of course we enjoyed some more food. And on our road trip back, I just took some time to reflect and really tune into the different lessons and experiences that I want to take with me. I feel that every time I travel, it is such a really deep, spiritual, and just enriching experience to my soul, to my being, to be able to reconnect with people and strangers, new styles of living. I feel like it really pushes you to think outside the box because it's so easy to try to assimilate to our day-to-day reality, but when we are pushed beyond our own norms of thinking and our day-to-day habits, it's good to step out of that and to realize that there's a completely new dynamic of living and that there is no right or wrong. It is simply a matter of being able to adapt and adopt new styles of living and what serves you, and maybe a conversation you had or a moment where you experienced a form of love or familial connection, like, oh wow, I love this and I'm going to make this a part of who I am. And slowly but surely all of your trips become a part of who you are. And so I hope you enjoyed my loves. I know this is a bit of a shorter vlog, but I really am finding so much joy and excitement sharing these little trips around the world with you all. So I love you all so much. Thank you if you made it this far, and have a beautiful rest of your day. Bye.